everyone, and welcome back to Slow and Clear English Podcast.
Every conversation helps you learn. I'm Judy.
Hello, Judy. Hello, everyone. I'm Jake. How are you today, Judy?
I am very happy today, thank you. I am drinking a cup of green tea right now. Very warm, very relaxing. And you, Jake?
I am excited. Very excited.
Oh, why are you excited?
Because last time we learned 3 tenses, the everyday tense, the yesterday tense, and the tomorrow tense. And you said there are 2 more.
I did say that. You have a good memory, Jake.
I have been waiting for this episode.
Well, today is the day. In our last episode, we learned that you only need 5 tenses to speak English. We already know 3. Simple present, simple past, and simple future. Today, we will learn the last 2.
The final 2, the ones that make my English sound more natural.
Exactly. These 2 tenses are special. The first 3 let you communicate. These 2 extra tenses make you sound like you really know English.
Like an upgrade, going from good to great.
I like that. An upgrade. Let's do it. But first, we have a small request.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button. And share this episode with your friends and family.
Thank you. It helps us so much.
We love our listeners.
Okay, now let's start. Tense number 4, the present continuous. I call it the right now tense.
The right now tense. So things that are happening right now, at this moment?
Yes, right now, at this moment, as we speak. Not every day, not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now.
How do I make it?
3 parts. First, am, is, or are, then the verb, then ing at the end.
Am, is, are, plus the verb, plus ing?
Yes. For example, I am eating. Am, eat, ing. I am eating. That means right now, at this moment, I am eating.
I am eating, not I eat. That is every day. I am eating, that is right now.
Exactly. You already understand the difference. I eat breakfast every day, simple present, habit, routine. I am eating breakfast right now, present continuous, this moment.
Oh, so that is why they are different. One is about always, one is about now.
Yes. Now, when do we use am, when is, and when are?
I think am is for I, is for he, she, it, and are is for you, we, they.
Perfect. You already know this rule. Let me give you examples. I am reading a book. She is cooking dinner. They are watching TV.
I am reading. She is cooking. They are watching. All happening right now.
Now, there is a short form. People often say I'm instead of I am, she's instead of she is, they're instead of they are.
I'm reading. She's cooking. They're watching. Shorter and faster.
Exactly. In real life, most people use the short form.
Can I practice? Let me describe what is happening right now. Right now, I am sitting in a chair. I am talking to Judy. I am learning English. I am drinking water. And I am smiling.
5 sentences, all present continuous, all happening right now. I can see it. I can feel it.
This tense makes everything feel alive, like a movie.
That is a beautiful way to say it. Present continuous is like watching a movie. You can see the action happening.
Wait, I have a question. What about I am going to the park tomorrow? We learned that I am going to is for the future, but I am going sounds like present continuous.
Excellent question. Yes, I am going to plus a verb is a future plan. I am going to cook dinner, but I am going by itself can mean right now. I am going to the park, if you say it while you are walking, that is right now. The situation tells you the difference.
Okay, so I need to think about the situation. If I'm walking, I am going to the park means now. If I am making plans, I am going to cook dinner means the future.
Exactly. The situation helps you understand. For now, just remember, present continuous is for actions happening right now. and the pattern is am, is, or are, plus the verb with ing. Very simple. Now let me show you something fun. I will ask you questions using both tenses. You tell me which one is right.
A quiz. I am ready.
What do you eat for breakfast?
That is every day. Simple present. I eat toast and eggs for breakfast.
Good. What are you eating right now?
Right now, I am eating nothing, but I am drinking water.
Perfect. Where do you work?
Simple present. I work at an office.
What are you doing right now?
Present continuous. I am recording a podcast.
Excellent. See the difference? Where do you work, your job, every day? What are you doing right now, this moment, this second?
I love this quiz. One more?
Okay, last one. Does it rain a lot in your city?
Simple present. A fact. Yes, it rains a lot in spring.
Is it raining right now?
No, it is not raining right now. The sun is shining. It is a beautiful day.
Perfect answers. You understand the right now tense completely.
Can I try one more thing? I want to describe what our listeners are doing right now.
Go ahead.
Right now, someone is listening to this podcast on the bus. Someone is walking in the park with earphones. Someone is cooking dinner and listening to us.
I love that. All present continuous. All happening right now. Hello to everyone who is listening right now. We're happy you are here.
We are very happy.
Okay, now tense number 5. The last one, the present perfect. I call it the experience tense.
The experience tense. That sounds important. What does it do?
This tense is for talking about your life, your experiences, things you have done or have not done in your whole life. Not yesterday, not last week, in your whole life.
My whole life? Can you give me an example?
Yes, I have been to Paris. H-A-V-E, been to Paris. That means sometime in my life I visited Paris. I do not say when, I just say, yes, I have that experience.
I have been to Paris. No specific time, just in my life, yes, I went there.
Exactly. Compare that with simple past. I went to Paris last summer. Simple past tells you when, last summer. Present perfect does not tell you when. It just says yes or no. I have this experience.
Oh, so I went to Paris last summer is a story. I have been to Paris is about my life.
That is a perfect way to understand it.
How do I make this tense?
2 parts. Have or has plus a special verb form. We call it the past participle. That's a big word, but don't worry. It just means the third form of the verb. For many verbs, it looks the same as the past tense. Walk, walked, walked. Cook, cooked, cooked.
So have plus walked. I have walked in the rain. Easy.
Yes, but some verbs are different. Go, went, been. Eat, ate, eaten. See, saw, seen. Do, did, done.
More irregular verbs.
Yes, but don't worry. You only need a feel for now. Let me teach you the most useful ones. I have been to, for places. I have tried, for food and experiences. I have seen, for movies, places, things. I have done, for activities.
4 phrases. That's not so many.
And there's one more very useful word, never. N-E-V-E-R. Never. It means not one time in my whole life. I have never been to London. I have never tried sushi. I have never seen snow.
I have never seen snow? Really? Some people have never seen snow?
Many people. If you live in a warm country, maybe you have never seen snow.
That's interesting. Let me practice. I have been to Tokyo. I have tried Korean food. I have seen that movie 3 times. And I have never been to Africa.
4 beautiful sentences, all present perfect, all about your life experiences.
But wait, you said has is also used. When?
Has is for he, she, and it. He has been to Paris. She has tried sushi. It has rained every day this week.
Ah, same rule as do and does. I, you, we, they use have. He, she, it uses has.
Exactly the same pattern. You are a fast learner, Jake.
Can I practice more? Let me talk about my friend.
Go ahead.
My friend Maria has traveled to 10 countries. She has tried food from every country. She has learned a few words in each language. But she has never been to Australia.
4 sentences about Maria, all present perfect. I can see her whole travel life.
She is amazing. I have only been to 3 countries. I need to travel more.
You will. And when you do, you can say, I have been to 4 countries. Present perfect. Now, there is one more very useful thing about present perfect. Questions. Have you ever? H-A-V-E-U-E-V-R. Have you ever? This is a very common question in English. You use it to ask about someone's life experience.
Have you ever? Like asking about their whole life.
Yes. Have you ever been to Japan? Have you ever tried Mexican food? Have you ever seen a shooting star?
A shooting star? What is that?
A shooting star. It is a small light that moves quickly across the sky at night. Very beautiful.
Oh, like a star that falls. No, I have never seen one, but I want to.
Me too. Now, notice how we answer. Have you ever been to Japan? Yes, I have. Or, no, I have not. Short and simple.
No, I have not. Or the short form. No, I haven't.
Yes, haven't. H-A-V-E-N''T. Haven't. Very common in speaking. I haven't been to Japan. She hasn't tried it.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever eaten a very strange food?
Yes, I have. I have tried fried insects in Thailand. Insects, small animals like ants and crickets.
Fried insects? Oh no, I have never tried that, and I never will.
Never say never, Jake. Okay, Jake, now I want to try something special. Do you remember the coffee story from our last episode? You talked about coffee using 3 tenses.
Yes, simple present, simple past, simple future. All about coffee.
Can you do it again, but this time add the 2 new tenses? All 5 tenses, 1 story about coffee.
All 5? Let me try.
Go ahead.
Okay. Number 1, simple present. I drink coffee every morning. I like it with milk. Number 2, simple past. Yesterday, I went to a new cafe. I tried their special coffee. It was amazing. Number 3, simple future. Tomorrow, I will go back. I am going to try their iced coffee. Number 4, present continuous. Right now, I am thinking about coffee. I am already excited. And number 5, present perfect. I have tried many different coffees in my life, but I have never tried Turkish coffee.
Jake, that was amazing. 5 tenses, 1 topic. I understood your whole coffee life, past, present, future, right now, and your whole experience.
5 tenses, 5 time zones, and they all fit together.
They do, and that is the point. You do not need 12 tenses. You need 5. And now you have all 5.
I feel like my English just got an upgrade.
It did, a big upgrade. Okay, let's review.
Yes, let's see what we learned.
Today, we talked about 2 more tenses to make your English sound natural.
Yes, tense 4 is present continuous, the right now tense. Am, is, or are plus verb ing. I am eating. She is reading. They are playing.
Good. And tense 5 is present perfect, the experience tense. Have or has plus past participle. I have been to Paris. She has tried sushi. Have you ever seen snow?
Now we know all 5. Simple present, simple past, simple future, present continuous, and present perfect.
Perfect. You remembered everything.
I learned a lot today.
Me too. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, everyone. It was fun. Give this episode a like.
And share it with a friend.
Now, we have a question for you today.
Yes, please leave a comment below.
Tell us, have you ever tried something new and loved it? Write your answer using present perfect. For example, I have tried yoga and I loved it. Or, I have never tried surfing, but I want to.
We would love to read your answers.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing your English.